And now we're going to Hawaii County Council District 9, and we have 3 candidates running on the primary ballot. And we're going to start with 3 minutes for Ronald Gonzalez, and you will get a 30-second warning.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank the Waimea Community Association for having me here tonight. And boy, there are 12 groups total, so thank you all for having me. I want to recognize my wife, Hilda. Raise your hand, honey. 27 years she put up with me. God bless her. You know, I've been thinking about this 3 minutes for a couple days now. I have some information at the front of the room. I have a statement on the green sheet that you all have. I'm gonna come around and talk to each of you at a table. So I'm not gonna repeat myself. I'm gonna kind of go off the path here a little bit. And you know what I'm gonna talk about here is integrity. And I just want to bear witness in front of everybody in this room tonight that I am and will continue to run a clean campaign. I don't know Uncle Sonny or Margaret. You know, I've had one conversation with each of them until tonight. It's the first time I actually got to shake Uncle's hand. I'm not, you know, if I'm at a point where I have to do this and speak badly of other people, then I shouldn't be in the race. So I'm running on the issues. We'll talk about the issues. We have almost, what, 3 weeks and a day or 2 left. And then, you know, if I'm blessed and I get through the primary, we're going to have another 3 months before the general. The issues will come out. We'll talk about it. I just want to, you know, in front of everyone, in front of the town here, I wish there were more people so that you could hear it. I'm going to stay on the high road. And we'll all talk. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. And now we give 3 minutes to Oliver Sunny Shimaoka. Sorry, that's the way it's on the ballot. I can't.
You can just say Sunny, Sherry.
I know.
Do the Oliver. Is the 3 minutes starting yet?
It's going to start as soon as you actually start talking. 3 minutes, and you get a 30-second warning.
Okay, let me begin by admitting that it's a stretch for me to be here tonight. I've got a bunch of Mo'opuna visiting from California that I haven't seen in 3 years, and they leave tomorrow. And they're wondering, why is Papa leaving? What's a forum? And so I told them what that's all about. I've been married for 44 years, young man.
Yes, sir.
You can call me uncle. And my wife is at home taking care of our Mo'opuna. I'm going to run, this is going to be my theme, common sense leadership. Sherry, you asked me this question at the last campaign in 2012. What would be my priority if I was elected to council? I gave you an answer where the lights or roundabout at Waikoloa. I've since come to understand that the 9th district is a unique district from the other 8. We actually have 5 communities with varying needs. If you were to ask me if I was in Waikoloa, I would say the escape road or the second road or stoplights or the roundabout at the intersection. I talked to several residents in Waikoloa, and one of their comments, I don't know if this is a common comment in Waikoloa, but it's the largest cul-de-sac in America. You know, and when I talk about common sense leadership, I'm talking about, I just got into farming. I'm excited about being a rookie farmer. I grow grape tomatoes. And one of the mantras for our Farmer for the Working Class program is feeding your family. Yeah. Feeding your extended family, and then feeding the community. I talked with a gentleman here in Waimea who once a month or twice a month has to go and cut the lawn or his parents' grave. That's a county cemetery. And his concern is a lot of times we get so busy going outside of our district that we got to take care of home. I think you're more effective in doing stuff outside of the district when you have a solid home base. If you were to talk to me about Kohala, North Kohala, I think that the bandstand at Kamehameha Park, it's a nostalgic thing that I'd like to see that thing restored. If we're talking about Puoko, it's that through road, the escape road in case there's a fire to Manalani. And of course, there's the landfill issue at Puoko. In Kawaihae, it's of course development. I'm excited about our program that I got involved in, the Farmers for the Working Class, with ag initiatives. Yeah, I don't only want to work with farmers, I am a farmer. and I think that I can be a better advocate for the farm initiatives that like Senator Solomon said. We have the opportunity. I think we're the breadbasket of the state, and we have the opportunity to just create jobs and all the other things. And I'm just thankful that I'm able to run again, and I look for your support.
Thank you very much, Sunny Shimaoka. And now we have 3 minutes for Margaret Willey.
Aloha. I am honored to be your council member at this time, and I'm chair of the Ag, Water, Energy, Sustainability Committee. So for me, I think of you all as my constituency, but also your kids and your grandkids. You know, how do we look long-term in terms of economic well-being, cultural and social well-being, as well as environmental well-being? I guess I want to say, I really believe that this island is special, and I think this district is particularly special. And what's been the greatest thing for me is really been meeting so many amazing people. I just could go on and on how incredible the people are in this district. And as the others have said, there's really 5, maybe 6 communities here. I was on the South Kohala Community Development Plan steering committee, helping to write that. At the same time, the North Kohala CDP was being written, and they were a little bit ahead of us, so I was always up there learning what they were doing. So I've been studying this district really since 2004, 2005, and before I was a council member, I did a lot of things. And continue to work at how can we provide essential services and keep down our taxes and keep down the high costs and that we all suffer under. And one thing I'm doing right now, I'm on the Real Property Tax Task Forum, and I'm working how can we close loopholes to be able to reduce overall our taxes, like increase the amount of the exemption for property taxes. In my office, one thing I really focus on, and this is a lot with the help of Dave and in particular Donnie Sheether, grants. So we're really active in terms of getting information out for grants for people in this district or entities and nonprofits, and we've been really successful in doing that. I want to say, like, right now we're doing a project on school supplies, and the kids in the elementary schools really need more, so on the 25th and 26th, we're going to have tables up over at KTA and other places, so please donate. So lastly, please, I hope that you will re-elect me and we will be able to move on and do things that will really be a model for the world. Thank you.
Priorities. And the question is, if elected, everybody's talked about some of the things they'd like to do, but we'd like to get very specific. If elected, what are the top few priorities on which you will focus? And the answers to their questions may provide you with fodder for things that you wish to ask them about when they come to your table. So the question is, what are your top few priorities if you are elected? You will have 1 minute, and the gentleman will give you 15 seconds warning with the yellow card. And we're starting with Margaret Willey, who is running for council.
Okay, 3 areas that I'm going to work on, among many, are agriculture, infrastructure, including facilities at parks, and water. On agriculture, we are the breadbasket. We do have great opportunities. There have been many studies recently that are ways that we could improve and what the county, state can do, such as branding and different value added. I was to a meeting with a mobile slaughterhouse the other night. Anyway, agriculture, what are we in this district? Many opportunities. In terms of infrastructure, I'm right now working on a resolution to help support the Kawaihae bypass. In terms of water, is one of the most difficult, many-faceted issues, and I'm beginning to address that starting in North Kohala right now.
Thank you very much. Next, we have 1 minute to Sunny Shimaoka, and specifically tell us what are your top few priorities, and understand that there's not time in 1 minute for the candidates to expand, so that's sort of up to you when you get them to your table. 1 minute, Sunny Shimaoka, your top priorities.
I have two. One is the Ag Initiative. I'm involved in what we call the Waimea Nui Project. One of the components in the project is an ag park. I'm excited about being able to provide at least 200 greenhouses where the community now can participate in growing their own agricultural products. 30%, I'm a two-year tour veteran of Vietnam. And so I'm involved in a Vet to Farm program where we'll provide 30% of the 200 greenhouses for the vets to grow farm products. The second thing is clean energy. I'm a firm believer in we got to get somebody or someone to compete against HELCO. We pay too high electricity. We've got all the components here for clean energy, solar, wind, geothermal. I will work to see that thing become a realization. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ronald Gonzalez, 1 minute, your top few priorities.
My top few priorities in 60 seconds. Self-sustainability. I believe we need to get behind our farmers and our ranchers. We need to level the playing field. They have to be able to compete with all the products we're importing and putting on our store shelves. Along those lines of self-sustainability, renewable energy, alternative energy, that comes into play. We are very blessed that we're in a unique place where we can support ourselves. We can harness our own energy. We can grow our own food. Another issue is responsible growth. To deny growth is not smart. I mean, we have to embrace it. We have to realize we're going to grow, and we have to do it responsibly. And also, I think we need to tackle our waste problem, our refuse, our garbage, whatever you want to call it. This is a big issue. It's coming up, and we need to work on it.